Welcome back to Do-It-Myself Garage. I'm in the process of working on a Christmas gift. I am fortunate enough to have an indoor pool, but for most people around the world this is going to be more of a summer item. But I got this, and Santa is working on bringing this to the kids, so Santa's got to put this thing together. Obviously you're here, you know this is an Intex water slide. You saw it by the thumbnail in the description. So let's get started. It is a balmy 13 below Fahrenheit, and for the rest of the world that's 25 below Celsius. So yes, having an indoor pool is very much appreciated up here in Minnesota. Let's get this box open and see how hard this is to put together. It should be pretty simple. Obviously it says cut carefully to open. So we're going to be real careful. So yeah, that should be a blast out here. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to flip it upside down and dump it out. I want to say it's heavy, but it's awkward. All right. This little yellow piece is a repair patch that came with it, apparently. And printing. Super small. Awesome. It does appear that it comes with maybe an air pump. I sure hope so. That'd be a manual pump, but that's fine. Move it to the side before inflating. So I'm going to put it about right in here. I have the pool I have, I really haven't shown my pool much. The pool I have is a sport pool. So it goes from 3 foot on the very shallow end. The first probably 3 foot of it is about 3 foot deep. And then it tapers down to about 5.5 foot. And then tapers back up to 3 foot with a small flat area on the other end. So it goes 3 foot, 5 foot, 3 foot. It's really, really nice for obviously the volleyball net and everything. Works great. So I'm going to put it in this medium area here, so where it's not too deep, but where it's deep enough that they can splash into it and not hit the bottom. The very little ones are going to be wearing life jackets anyway, but the bigger kids are going to want to go in, and I don't want them hitting the bottom. All right, so I misunderstood a little bit when I bought this pool. It does not, so it has water, but only if you hook it up to a garden hose. Well, that's not going to work because I don't have no garden hose in here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I might be able to rig something up with the pool pump, where the jet that comes out. Maybe I can rig that up to pump it into here. I'm not sure. I think for now, because it's not outside and doesn't evaporate super fast, the kid's going to be wet going down it. I'll just keep a cup out here and we'll just get it wet or wet it by hand. But let's get this flopped out and set up. And obviously they warn not to drag it across the ground too much, or you could puncture it. I need to find the part that goes into the pool. That part needs to flop down into the edge of the pool. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. One end of this is the ramp, and one end of this is the part that goes into the pool. And I think I have it upside down. Yeah, I have it upside down. It's going to take up quite a bit of my area here. I have plants and stuff in the way. Obviously the box is from this, so I might have to move some stuff around in here a little bit. This first piece right here just inflates with a regular air nozzle, so I just blew that up by hand. Just took me a couple minutes. This other part, there's 3 parts to it, and they have this 2-piece nozzle on it. So there's this piece here, and then inside of that, it's a valve. So when you blow air in, it should not come out. So I'm just gonna use my shop vac on reverse, you know, the exhaust port, and there's 3 of those. There's 1 at each side for the side supports, and there's 1 in the middle here for the main part. And like I said, down here on this was just a standard air nozzle like any other inflatable item you probably have. So that just inflated. I just blew that up with using my mouth, no big deal. So let me go get the vacuum and we'll get this inflated. Well, unfortunately my shop vac doesn't have an out port or a reverse, and my household vacuum cleaner doesn't have anything, and I don't have an air mattress inflator, which is what I was going to go to Walmart and buy, but of course I waited till 10:30 at night on not Christmas Eve, but really close. It's the 23rd now. So I will have to go grab one tomorrow. All right, so my battery charger that I actually did a video on repairing the cord on a while back. Then I have that hooked to an adapter so I can plug it into a car style lighter for the pump that I bought from Walmart for like $11. And she's inflating. And there's 2 sides to it, actually 3 things to inflate here. The 2 sides and the main center step part. So this shouldn't take too long. This is a 2-piece valve. So this top part is just access to putting air in. If you want to let the air out, you screw off the bottom part. Let me go ahead and get this other side inflated. I want it to kind of take shape before I completely inflate just one spot. Well, this is going to be absolutely awesome. All the kids are going to love this. I'll leave a link in the description to this exact slide. I'll try to find a comparable air pump on Amazon. They probably sell the same one on Amazon as the one that I bought at Walmart. But I'll put a picture of the box from the one I got from Walmart here in a second. Like I say, this is about $12. It's called the BestWay Sidewinder DC air pump. It was 12 volts, so I had to use one of my adapters that I had. You probably have other things around the house, maybe a battery backup, things like that, that have a 12-volt outlet on it. That would work great. Or you can just grab if you have a spare car battery, you could use it. If you're outside with it, it's probably not a big deal. You probably have some things outside that have 12 volts, but I was inside with the indoor pool here, and did not have a 12-volt source, so that was the best thing I could come up with, was a battery charger and an adapter. All right, well, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope that kind of shows you it's pretty easy to blow up, just have these 3 valves. This one here. This is where the garden hose hooks to spray water everywhere, but I don't have a garden hose in the house, obviously, so that's not going to work. What I might be able to do is find some type of a pump that I can run from here to pull out of the pool and run that on an adapter that's safe for being around water. So that's an option for me. The other air piece was right there, and then the third one was right here. And it's all inflated. I might inflate it just a little bit more. I'm gonna let it stretch out a little bit. But yeah, that should be good. Don't forget this piece here. That's for them to step on when they're going up, or if they trip and fall, they don't hit the bottom right away. But there we go. Now they have a slide. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Merry Christmas.